While it won't make much of a difference for Council's budget discussions this year, it will for the year after. Based on a recommendation by the Finance and Audit Committee, Councillors will begin budget deliberations much earlier.
With the new year right around the corner, Council will begin the process of discussing its budget for the coming year. But at a recent meeting, Council approved beginning the budget discussions much earlier than is traditionally the case.
It's challenging to be going through a budget process in February when the clock starts January 1st, and so there's a lot of municipalities that actually get their budgets finalized in the fall and before Christmas in lots of places, and so we're trying to move that process back a bit so that we've got a better understanding before the next year begins of where we sit financially.
Council had begun moving in that direction in an informal way several years ago.
3 years ago, we started looking at preliminary budget numbers in the summer, in July and August, and allowing Council to have more lead time to actually have more input in the budget process. That's been moved up to the point now where we actually have preliminary budget discussions and capital discussions in October, and the capital budgets are usually approved in mid-November.
Not only has Council opted to start budget discussions prior to Christmas, it will start looking farther ahead in those deliberations.
More importantly, though, is the fact that we're changing to a 3-year budgeting cycle now, where we're doing preliminary budgets for not just next year, but also for the following 2 years. So we've got the basis and the framework already there for discussions to be able to happen sooner.
With those changes, it was seen that there would be more time for staff to put together a proposed budget, more time to discuss it, and to make better decisions before the deadline creeps up.
It's better planning, I think. It gives staff more lead time. There's deadlines around submission and final bylaws in place to establish what the tax rate setting is. I think that's by May 15th, and we've sort of hit the crunch and come close to that wall a couple of times. So I think by moving the budget process earlier into, well, late in December, but earlier than it has been, it gives us a bit more time. It gives staff more time to do the work they need.
The sense is, too, that a longer process will allow for greater public input into the final product. Cheryl Jan, CKPG News.